Well, I was gonna do an incredible intro, but I got to digging. I didn't have time for intro. That is an oldie but a goodie, right? I don't know anything about horseshoes, but that was a big animal right there. Royal. New or old, or who knows. It was a loud signal, and I got my iron audio turned down a pretty good bit. Sort of kind of good bit. But anyway, that's number one. Hole number two. Hole number two is a Royal Blue. They rode some big old horses out here, for sure. Same sound. What's the chances? What are the chances of three shoes? It's a stout signal. I guess is a pipe. A pipe or a gun, what do you think? It is a piece of rebar. Pizzeria. Or a horseshoe spike. I think I'm gonna move, because I think this is the spike they used when they kept their horses in the back. .26, pretty strong iron signal. I'm digging iron, which I don't usually do, but I have found one horse bridle rosette, World War I, on this property before. So I'm thinking any irons out here could be good. I'm not incredibly worried about hole integrity here or intense plugulation, because it's kind of wet and I can pack and plant as I need to. There's a rock. Somebody buried a rock in here. But I want to know what this metal thing is. You have to push this button to make these work. So I will. Here comes the iron. That is a very nice bolt we shall harvest. I'm working the tree line. I mean, I could go into the woods, but this used to all be woods too, so. .80-81. Why put myself to the trauma of the woods when I could stay out here? The ground is soft, look. So .80-81. What do you think? Yeah, me too. Dime, right? Or a can. Piece of a can. Pizzeria. There's nothing in the dirt. I gotta take it out with great caution. What do you think? Indian head library, wheat, library, standard issue. I was hoping it was a library, standard issue. A magnificent 33 right there. According to the Randolph Relic Recovery good luck charm, this is going to be something incredible. Doing a little better on hole integrity, ain't I? You love that 3-point turn. There it is. Looks like a call trip, but it's not. It is a square nut in a round bolt. Oh, pinpointer's doing a little better today. This hole started in the 30s and 40s, but now that I've initiated plugular extraction, it's hitting 60s and 70s. Which means could be a can. I hope so. That is rather deep. If you tap on it, it helps you figure out what it is. It is a large piece of iron. That's awesome. That's awesome because that has got to be a World War I shoe half. And when that dries completely, that'll be all that's left. And when it 100% dries, this shoe will actually, since it is a hammered, put together, hand forged shoe, will come apart in layers. So we will harvest. If remediation and hole integrity is your thing, check it. With the ground being so soft, you merely push it back in like it never even happened. I got a good 48, 49 right here, and it says it is 2 to 6 inches deep. You know, I'm pretty impressed with the old machine getting so deep and finding that horseshoe. Should be right here. This is like soggy acres. I think I just heard a crunch. So let's see, there's any other day this thing would just go off all by itself. Keeps finding that shovel. Okay, it's gonna be foil. Because there it is. Look at that. It's like the golden ticket. The golden pull tab. 2-bore gold 1978 pull tab. That is an absolute classic. One of the best. Put that back in there. Hole number who knows what. Spoon, fork, or simply your average hook. Right now it's a salad spoon. Simply your average hoop. Six inches deep, 66 on the Garrett scale. So what is it? Fishing lead, pendant, or a lovely piece of who knows what. I bet it's going to be all four. Somebody put it right there. It is a 66. Now what coin reads a 66? What is it? I believe that is a standard issue library, because it don't matter what kind of machine you're using, a library brings up everything on its scale. And there it is, standard issue library. Let me get in the Sade so you can see a little better. Isn't that strange? 66, the other one was like an 80 something, I believe. I know it depends on if they're zinc or if they're pink, but it's all part of the battle. I got into a massive pile of nails behind me, and I got out as many as I felt like. But this is a solid 51. And I decided, let's get it. Then if we don't find anything else today, we'll just go back and dig nails. For fun. There it is. It looks like a nickel, but I don't understand why a nickel would ring up 51 when they're usually 52 to 54. But there it is. First one of the day. We man-pursed it. We press on. Work on some little bit of hole integrity and move. 26 to 28. I was getting a little tired of iron, but this one is nice and loud and solid. Just make sure I'm in the right spot. I always try to dig holes, as I've taught you in the past. You dig a hole next to your object. That way when it falls out of the sidewall, it falls into the bottom. You can see it. And you maintain a little bit of hole integrity and plugulation. It's weird, people who are really adamant about hole integrity, when you gotta break your hole. Plug apart anyway. There's a lovely curled nail. That's an early one. That's an around the corner nail. You would start it like that and then it would turn and go where you wanted it to go. We're gonna harvest it and probably put that one on that website where you're flying around in space and you let it go. This lovely example of plugulation contains the 60s to 70s and one worm. That's a rather fast worm. He must have a whole system of playgrounds in there. But the problem is my signal went away. So now, regardless of how pretty the plug is, I mean, it absolutely went away. Absolutely didn't exist. Like it was never there. It's in the plug right there. I told you. Sorry, little worm. A minute ago I did this and dug out an absolutely teeny weeny nothingness. Kind of like now. This is where you sit down with your friends and you're making a video and everybody's around it because you think it's going to be something great. This is why, that's it right there. I mean, how long do you sit here and do this? If you're out alone somewhere, how long would you sit and do that? Till you say, okay, there's really nothing there. I know, I'm tired of it. It's right there. Problem is, there's nothing there. Absolutely nothing. Pulling the plug, pulling the plug. We're there, but first, well, we were planning to grub in a minute. I got it. What is that? The world's smallest plow point. It would have worked. Any ideas what that is? It is iron. We shall harvest. $58 to $61. According to this and my good luck charm, and the 58 on the screen, this should be a nice hunk of gold. Should be. If it's not, I'm gonna send Uncle Martin his good luck charm back. If it's a good luck, if it's a hunk of gold, it is hung up in some rocks. Oh, I dug up a beetle, but I didn't cut it in half. Okay, there it is. That is early Americaniana. Run over with the lawnmower a few times and reshaped. It's beautiful though. Now I'll put the beetle back and we'll press on. A non-iron audio 30s. I initiated iron audio mode. I did not get a grunt. So what is a 30s that is not iron? I hear it. I feel it. It is a large, crunchy. I see the side of it. So you ask yourself, do you dig and pry and potentially break it in half? Or do you just throw your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care when excavating a non-30s iron audio. That is most definitely iron. Let's go to the side of it. Some nodular plugliosis, and there it is. We are probably 30 miles from the closest railroad. Yet we shall harvest this after we see what it really reads. '30s iron audio. I wish I could let you hear it, but I'm not that fancy with my technology. Let's harvest and press on with our plastic railroad spike that reads in the 30s, yet does not give off an iron audio sound. No, I'm not triggered. Be nice. Another large and in charge 50s. 40s to 50s, occasional high squeaker, which tells you it's a piece of iron, yet me fancy iron audio does not seem to be working. I don't know why. I don't really need it. It's so deep. See, I mean, what's the point of plugulation if you're gonna do all this mess? I don't know. We're not gonna play this game again, though. You know, it's just playing around. Look, still in the same hole. We got another solid bronze nickel. We shall harvest, but I'm getting another signal in here. What's the chances of two of them being in there? I really don't know. Where did it go? I got it out. There it is. That explains the almost high tone as well as the mid tone and the no iron audio. That must be some sort of a spill. As much as I hate to say goodbye, I need to. I left the that's not from this hunt. I left the what do we find? 2 libraries, 2 nickels, and a dime. I left the other horseshoes, the big ones, and the horseshoe spike. I don't know what that is. It somehow just grew inside the old pouch. This is my most interesting thing. It looks familiar. It's got a familiar smile. Anyway, hey, thanks for watching my videos.